We've been working all night to repair the main break. We'll be working around the clock until it's repaired and the hole's filled. Then we'll have to fix the roadway, put some asphalt down. But at this point, we've removed all the damaged pieces and we've got all the new pieces on site and we're starting to assemble them in the hole. We issued a precautionary boil water notice last night, and we did that out of an abundance of safety. We never lost complete pressure, but the pressure was lower in some area of our system. So it'll take 2 days for us to complete our testing to ensure that the water's safe. Hopefully sometime Sunday evening we'll lift the precautionary boil water notice. And with that, I'll take any questions.
What caused the line to break?
Well, the line is a 24-inch line. The main itself was installed in 1954, which is not necessarily a very old main. So, but age could be a contributing factor. Another contributing factor is the rain we've had recently. Also, we noticed that when we were pulling the pipe out of the pit, that it was constructed in a way in which the joints may not have been the best and may have been causing pressure on the pipe, maybe caused a crack. We don't know that for sure, but it could have been a contributing factor.
Obviously, this is not the first pipe to break in the city of Tampa. Even in the last couple of days, you had one on slide. Is this just a factor of we have a lot of aging infrastructure here?
Well, we have a lot of main breaks every time it gets cold in the winter time. And I get the same question, is this due to old pipes? Age is a contributing factor, that's true. But the other factors like temperature and moisture content in the soil, all those things are contributing factors. So when it rains or you have temperature drops or large temperature springs, you're gonna see a lot of main breaks, not just in Tampa, but everywhere in Florida.
On the precautionary boil water notice, did you go out to people's homes and communicate that in Spanish as well? Because this is a highly Hispanic community, obviously, and I've talked to a number of people who were not aware that they should be boiling their water.
Well, we had discussed doing door-to-door, but because the area was so large, we used the Alert Tampa system and we used the media to do a press release to alert people to the need to do a precautionary boil water. A megalug. Well, a megalug is a type of connector for the pipe. It helps you to splice a pipe into an existing fitting. So the megalug is in a ring that attaches to the pipe, and it allows you to attach that piece of pipe to another ring on another pipe. Well, the connection that we found where the break was, it looks like it was associated with where the megalug was. Again, I can't say for certain that that's what caused the break, but it could have been a contributing factor. Well, really, it's the installation. You got to do the installation right. The megalug connection is used everywhere. It's a good connection, but it has to be installed properly.
Some of the neighbors here told us that there was work done recently in this area. Is that in any way, do you think, associated with what happened here?
Well, I've talked to some of the neighbors too, and I've heard the same story. We're going to look into it. I know for a fact that the water department wasn't out here, but there may have been somebody else in the area. And again, if they were working right over where we had the main break, that could have been a contributing factor as well. Well, if they were using heavy equipment or drilling next to the pipe or moving the soil in any way, it could potentially have shifted the pipe, which may have caused a crack and eventually caused the main break.
Can you explain a little more about how rain affects water pipes? Is it the groundwater pressure on the pipe?
Well, really, it's the change in the water content in the ground, because the ground will swell when it gets more water content, and it'll shrink. It's the shrinking and swelling. You know, if it's just a small piece of soil, it's not much. But if you have 20, 30, 50, 100 feet of soil that's 5 foot deep, shrinking and swelling, it can put a lot of pressure on a pipe. Can you say that again? I'm sorry. Well, we're testing it. We're starting our testing today. So right now, use bottled water, boil your water for consumption. It's safe to use in showers. There's no problems there. So the water is safe for showering, outdoor use, and things of that nature. But if you're going to consume it, you either need to boil it or drink bottled water. I'm confident that things are going to turn out well on the test because, like I said, we did not get to zero pressure. We still had pressure in the system. This is just a precautionary measure, but we need to take it. We need to be safe in the way we approach it.
Are there homes without water?
There are no homes without water that we're aware of. We never lost pressure. This particular break is on a transmission main, and it's connected to distribution mains which serve the houses. We're able to isolate the transmission main from the distribution mains, so that's how we're able to keep people in service and work on the main break at the same time. Well, used with soap and hot water, it would serve the same purpose as boiling. I'm glad you mentioned furniture. We're going to offer free pickup for anybody who has to get rid of their furniture. We have them place it outside. We'll come by and pick it up. We have our risk management and insurance people working with homeowners to resolve any issues they have. We're going to make it right for the homeowners. It's my understanding there were 8 houses that got water in them last night. We reached out to those people, offered to put them up in hotels, but fortunately they had somewhere better to go than a hotel. Now, whether or not they stayed or went elsewhere, I don't know.
Forgive me if you said this, but how long before it's completed?
Well, we expect the pipe to be completed by this evening. The restoration work, as far as filling the hole up with dirt, repairing some of the other utilities like the stormwater pipe, the power and the cable, that's going to take about another week. And to get the asphalt down, there's a sidewalk that needs to be repaired and a couple of driveways that might need to be repaired. So it's going to take at least another week to complete the total restoration. Pardon me? I imagine parts of the road will be opened once we complete the repairs because we're using part of that area for staging right now for all the equipment and materials. But the asphalt that's been torn up, that part won't be repaired in probably about a week. So we won't be able to flow traffic right where the hole is for about a week.
On any given day, is there a water main break in the city of Tampa?
Yes, yes. About one main break a day is about average. This is a bad one. Yeah, this is a bad one. The hole in the pipe was very large. A lot of water came out. It did a lot of damage. Typically, we don't see this much damage with the main break. This is a big one for us.